the camaraderie. It's a family. It's a midweek Tuesday night event that's just one of those things you come out, and it's relaxing, and it's just fun. We've got a totally closed course. It's 1.7 miles in length. It's easy, it's safe. We do 24 weeks of racing every year. So we start right after the light change, daylight savings in March, and we go through the last week of August. And 90% of the time, 80% of the time, it's the same people. And it literally becomes family to race with. And you come out and it's something where, oh my God, it's Tuesday night. I don't want to miss it.
A friend of mine that I do cycling with mentioned it. We sign up for juniors first, and then for Cat 4-5 for me.
Yeah, it's really fun.
You're competing, but you're having fun. It's local. You get to know people.
I think just for me, it's always being outside, because I love being outside, and just spending time with people, because that's the best part. Yeah. First time I came out, I was really nervous, but mostly excited. And when I started going, I noticed that it was a really fun race, because everyone was super nice, and they all started cheering you on, and I just had a really good time racing.
I have been in cycling for about 36 years. I started as cross training for roller speed skating, and I fell in love with the sport and just kept at it and was able to sign my first pro contract at 34 with the #1 women's team in the world, so I'm very proud of that accomplishment, and it's in part because of Dorado Park. It was a huge instrument in my training program and what I did. And back then, I just rode. Because I liked riding, and it was very social out here, and at first it started as a bandit ride. Now people bring their families out, when they're juniors or they're young, they bring their kids out, the masters come out with their families, and the moms watch and the kids watch, and it has, the lakes and the ducks, and it's nice.
I was the kid who needed something to do. I was the kid who needed a place to go ride my bike safely. I was the kid who needed to learn more about cycling because I wanted to race bikes, and this was where I came to do it. First time, all the guys who was beating me up, you got to come to Eldo. You got to come to Eldo. I don't have a car. 14, 15 years old. You got to come to Eldo. So I start riding here from LA. I would hop on the riverbed, and take me about an hour and a half to get here. I would come, get dropped in the first few laps, take a breather, hop back in, get dropped again. It was like Fight Club. You just came out and you go as hard as you can go. There were really no rules. There was cycling etiquette, but there were no officials out here to say you can't do that, you can't do this. You went for an hour, someone within the group would say, okay, it's 5 laps to go. You race for 5 more laps, you sprint, and then it was over. And that was like the hard knocks, and I learned so much from that.
My name is Justin Williams. I'm the current elite national champion of the USA. So last year I won the road race and the Criterium at the national championships. Dorado Park, it's kind of like a staple in the Long Beach area for bike racing. There's a nice winding road. It's not too boring. But you get to ride your bike fast, you can do it with a peace of mind. I think that's the whole mission of it, is you have a lot of people that come out that just want to learn, and this is a perfect place to kind of learn on, because there's, the corners kind of bend, so it gets you used to moving around in this school of fish. It starts off, you start off in the lower categories, and as you get better, you kind of work your way up to the A category, and I think the A category is 1, 2, 3, so you're not only racing with guys that are Cat 3 guys that are, that's like mid-tier, but you have guys like me, you have guys like Rahsaan, you have guys like Charon, and even Giddeon Massie. Gideon's a multi-time Olympian, but you get to race amongst them, and they'll definitely tell you if you're doing something wrong. It's a great learning environment for sure.
It makes me think of, I'm gonna cry. It makes me think of Roger Milliken, one of the instrumental men in my life, in my career. And he was such a great personality. He really made people love being at events and at bike races. He died very young. He died at 50. And he was such a great, and that's what I think about. I started doing this when I was very, very young. And it really formed all the racers that come here. The guys out here were never easy on me. It wasn't, oh, poor Suzanne. It was like, we're gonna make her work, earn it. And so I feel like it helped me to achieve and get on the best team in the world because I didn't back down to anybody. I just raced, and they taught me how to do it. Well, I feel it's a legacy for me. I mean, it's something that I would hate to see die off. It's been going for so long, and so many incredible people, just started this thing and put a lot of sweat into doing this, and it would be horrible for it to go away.